Alright, I pulled the video card out. We're going to use the embedded graphics. Now, I'm just curious. I just want to be thorough. Let's try it and see what it does. Now, there is also a red light that will light up, usually right in here. You see that one there? That's the memory check. Right there. Comes up like that. And I do think it's indicating that there is a problem. But I don't know. So we can either boot this off the FAT or the NTFS. And I don't really think it matters. So we want to use either AMD, both, install medium. There's several different options that you can do, and I got it to install once, and I don't remember what I did. So our red light is gone from there, so that's cool. But you see those? There's a ton of errors. Those are all errors. OS doesn't have ASPM control. You can try to fix the problem manually. Log out when you are finished. Let's see. It says BIOS error bug. Supports DRM functions and may not be fully accessible. Error aborting method. NCQ send receive log not supported. Supports a bunch of stuff. Mounting. Error. Device did not show up after 30 seconds. Falling back to interactive prompt. Okay. And let me zoom back out. Okay, delete. Get into the firmware of this thing. Boot menu. Okay. Now we're using the FAT, and I want to try this one a few times just to make sure. Okay, we're not using that, so we'll do Intel. Just see what it does. Bunch of errors right there. They just, like, it'd be nice if the thing would slow down and show you what the hell was going on. Bunch of failures, I can see them. But it is going to boot and it won't install anything. You know what I mean? So. Okay. Expecting nothing for sure. I've got the GNOME version copying to a USB stick right now. That's going to be a while though. Okay. Look at that. Kind of interesting. God, I'm so tired of putting this stuff in here. And hurry up and fail. Because I don't see any reason that it would suddenly work. Clearing mount points for partitioning. What is that? I've never seen it do that before. Creating new GPT partition table. I ain't never seen that in the background before. Creating new FAT32 partition. Creating new root partition. And failed. Run Arch ISO boot mount. Bad unpack FS configuration. Okay. And then you can click it up here. I mean, it's just like, it ain't gonna work. We already know. Like, now, I think that version of this thumb drive is not gonna work. So, we'll be back when the other one's done. Oh, what did we do? Oh, yep. I switched computers. Okay. So I want to see what this one does. USBs on the front suck. Okay. This is our old processor that we were using, but in a different Z97 board, an MSI. So we'll see what happens. And we replaced the BIOS battery, so we should be good on that. And we're just gonna need to, this one's a little bit more tricky, because if you look at that, it's like, oh, that don't make sense. So I can't remember. Settings. There is actually boot. Okay, boot option 1. USB CD, USB key. Fixed boot order. What the hell? Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, we would select that and it'll end up there. Okay. Now we should be able to go and exit. See if it works. The 9C-A2. F11 I think is boot menu. Oh yeah, we gotta reset this thing. So you still have to go F11. Let's try that one. Okay. Intel. Let's try that one. Now remember, we've done all this on the other one, so let's see if we get something that looks a lot different. There is a failure, complete failure, and it did a restart, which means it wants. Now, I honestly believe that Ultimate Arch is just a pain in the ass, and I think that their software is buggy. And now this one seems to have bricked itself. Okay. All right. And This computer actually might have legacy enabled. Okay. I'm not sure. Nothing's red. Oh, there we go. A start job is running for rebuild dynamic linker cache. Whatever that was, I couldn't read it fast enough. Okay. Need to boot pretty quick. Well, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I'm almost, no, not almost, I'm 66%. This is taking a lot longer on this one. I don't know how much RAM this one has. I think 16. Okay. Next, and next, and next, and next. Let's just go ahead and close that. Where's the installer? I guess I shouldn't have closed that. Oh, no, it won't move. Seems real funky. I tried this on a couple computers. I don't remember which one I was successful at getting it to run on, but it definitely seems quite problematic. It was a long time to get to that screen. Now maybe I need to do something different, like on the hard drive thing. Come on, this thing's such a gun. You. Okay. Next. I don't think this is going to work. Creating new FAT32 partition. Setting flags for the boot is what it said. But why is it showing this? Right about here is when it fails. Yep. Okay. So, I'm going to say that one's probably just no good. I don't even remember if I got the other one done or not. I think so. Boy, this thing's like moving. Computers don't like this stuff, man. I'm almost wondering, like, why is it hanging? Like, seriously, kind of strange. Oh, God. I clicked AMD. Hey, that's the only thing we haven't tried yet. Let's see what it does. I don't think it likes that. Oh yeah, this is the other one. So Ultimate Arch Developer install. Okay. And medium Intel, medium both. Ultimate Arch Developer install medium. x64 x64 UEFI with speech. EFI shell. Which I don't know actually what that is. Um, you would think that it would be this one. I've gotten this to work once before on one computer, and it was some specific ISO that worked. And it immediately says triggering events, running early hook, starting system, running early hook, MIO read fault at 3.6, device descriptor read 64, error negative 110. It's just like something ain't right about it. I mean, I don't know what kind of computers they designed it for. You know, it's guarantee that ain't gonna work, you know. We'll go ahead and restart it. Alright. It doesn't even want to move. Let's see what happens this time. USB 2 to 3, device descriptor read, error. Strange. So this is the last one I'm going to try anyway, and I'm just going to go with good old Ubuntu here in a second because I can install the Ubuntu Studio package, which is something that you can't do with any other version. There is some other Linux that has some kind of studio package, but like here's the thing: I need something that works and isn't going to give me a bunch of crap. I don't want some special one-off, and I'm not a developer. I'm not a terminal person. You know, I need something that's going to work. So basically, I could just run plain old Arch. I don't have a problem. And like it runs. You know, but whatever they did to this version of Arch, it doesn't work. And I don't know, it did a lot of crap, and now it's doing this. So, this is just for entertainment purposes, folks. Falling back to interactive prompt. Yeah. So I don't know. Waiting. Okay. So we're done. We've got. We're gonna go Ubuntu right now. Stay tuned. Okay. Now let's see if this just boots up. Okay. So now there's Ubuntu and Ubuntu Studio. Ubuntu Studio comes with KDE, and I don't want KDE. I want GNOME, but then I want the Studio. So what you do is, once you get it downloaded, you just run a command in the terminal to tell it to install the Studio package. It's like really, really simple. I've done it before. And it is very, very extensive. Like, it takes a lot of the guesswork out of stuff if you're a creator, streamer, video editor. And, like, a lot of these other versions of Linux are really kind of useless. But, like, when you take something like Ubuntu and you add the Studio package, it actually is pretty damn good. I think we downloaded the very latest, so LTS 25, not 24. And actually, it's not even long-term support yet because it's basically... oh, no. I'm sorry. I lied. We're doing Manjaro. Dang. Okay. Ubuntu is next. We're waiting for it to download. Okay, so Manjaro, yeah, it's another big one. And it wouldn't install on the other computer, so that's why I wanted to try it on this one. And we do seem to be having some problems. And I don't really know what they're related to, but it does seem like the way that it runs looks a lot like Arch. And but Manjaro is not based off of Arch at all. I don't know. What? What in the hell is this thing doing? Weird. I wonder if I'm using the wrong partition scheme. You can go MBR or something else. I wonder if that's what the issue is. It could be, actually. Anyway. Alright. Same one we tried to do earlier. Let's see what we can... Maybe it'll just fail like the other one, maybe. It's the same type of installer, so... they call it the Yonada installer, but it's not. It's the Calaveras. Whatever you call it. It looks the same to me. Okay, erase the disk. It already knows to do that. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna put plug in automatically. Alright. Free office. Next. Please install. I'd like to see something work. I've been sitting here all night, failure after failure. Alright, well, this is exactly the stuff that the other one runs. I don't know how they can call it a different type of installer. But PAMAC command line or fast, beautiful graphical interface, and to remove software with the greatest of ease. That sounds cool. Filling up the file systems. It says it's at 8%. I don't know what it did when it failed on the other one. Like, I think it failed like pretty early on, but maybe not. But I have installed Manjaro on one of the other computers, so I know that it will, if I get the right one. It was kind of that one that like looked more like had like a sailboat or something in the background. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. There was Manjaro, and there was another one that sounded similar. Oh god, I can't remember the name of it. Back, 20-something years ago when I first started playing around with Linux, there was another one that started with an M. I'm about to look it up on the distro site to see what the hell it would be called, but there was a couple of them that don't exist anymore. And let's see. We'll start over by the M. It was, you got Manjaro. It's not on here anymore. Mint? No. Yeah, there was another one that started with an M. Wait, I can't think of what it is. Mandrivia. Mandrivia was another one. And I think it was somehow related. But I might be wrong. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything. Let me look it up. Mandria Linux, and it shows 2023. What does Wikipedia say? A fusion of French distribution, Mandrake, and Brazilian. Okay, so Mandrake, that was another one. Is Mandrake still around anymore? Let's see. I don't know if Mandrake is around anymore either. You get Manjaro and a nope. Those two were probably ones I've tried. Okay, it's installing the bootloader at 90%. It could still fail, but I don't know. So Mandrivia, Mandrake, and Manjaro. They were like all like different ones. Something floating in the air again. 93%. Running post config operation. Should be good, I would think. And it's got GNOME. Now they didn't have a desktop like this back then. They had, you know, a lot of stuff that really tried to mimic Windows real hard. But they had other cool stuff that I don't see anymore, like Caffeine Media Player. Let's see, they had Amarok. I haven't seen anything come with Amarok anymore. Amarok is a nice media player that has a really cool like internet radio function. Okay, guys, I think that worked. Okay, cool. So, must just be something to do with the hardware. Or, you know, the settings of the motherboard could be a really big reason why something's not working right. So let's go ahead and shut this down. We'll just click restart. Yeah, restart. We'll pull our thing out. And hopefully it'll work. And I may just like try and test drive this one for a while because like I've really not used anything but Windows for a while and I'm really just wanting to use different stuff. So if I can get on here, and I don't even need to be able to do Steam, but if I can get on here and do like my streaming and my video stuff, then we're good. That's all I need. Very slow to boot. I can see that 9C in the corner. I really don't know what that means. There's 2 hard drives in here. Oh boy, I totally didn't even fucking look to see which one I installed this shit on. God dang. That sucks. So I'm going to be really mad if I find out that I wiped out the Windows drive. I guess then I'll have to do it all over again. Oh, man. Now, what is this thing doing? Doesn't seem to be happy about something. Like, today is not my day for computers. Everything's just like taking a ton of time and not really working right. Now, this computer seems to be behaving strange now as well, which concerns me. Because right now, nothing's happening. And the monitor's lit up. And I don't know what's going on. But it's not normal behavior for it to hang like that. So it is booting into Manjaro. Okay. Okay. Let's close that. You get this nice little add remove software thing right here. I'm hoping maybe they use Flatpaks. I forgot you need to be doing a password for everything. So can I do something an automatic password on? Like, don't ask me every time. I don't know. Choose optional dependencies for Blender. Good lord. Let's see. I need to look at the discs and see what we have. I don't see utilities here. Okay. Which one am I on? Sure hope I'm not on this one. Well, it's strange it's not telling me which thing I'm on. Installed in virtual machine too. Oh, lovely. Password every time. Some of these versions, they don't make you do that all the time. But anyway, this looks pretty good. It's a little bit different. I'm not really sure how to tell where Windows is at. Let's see. So, files. Well, if I can look at this one here, I have a feeling we installed it on the wrong one because it's asking to mount the one that I wanted to use. So, damn it. That's not how I wanted to do this. And the other one, I think, I don't think it really had anything on it, but let's see here. Okay, so I don't know. I don't want to sit here and wait on this thing. Oh yeah, I can see it right there. It says Manjaro 462 gigabytes available. So we completely fucking wiped out the damn drive that was there. So I don't have having more than one drive in here. So anyway, there's no more Windows 10 on this thing. Which I guess isn't like the end of the world, but I don't like installing things more than one time, especially when there's garbage on the big drive, and yeah, so yeah. Oh well. So anyway, guys, looks like Manjaro works. Next up will be the Ubuntu, though. I'm going to do that, and we're going to install the studio stuff. So I'll probably just try and put it all on this one, and yeah, we'll go from there.